Hello there everybody, welcome back to another TSW5 video. You once again join us from the Cardiff City network, which we have been doing a fair bit recently. I'm in the mood for it. And we're in the 153, the dog box. We've got two dog boxes lashed up together, so we're sort of a two coach. And we're going to be heading down to Penarth on this one. I did originally want to do something from Cardiff Bay, but the 153s actually have zero services to and from Cardiff Bay. They're slightly more limited than the 150. We are due out now, so let's get the doors shut. We're going to be calling at Cardiff Queen Street, Cardiff Central, Grangetown, Dingle Road and Penarth. So we're currently at Heath High Level Station. Right, let's go in. So I think it's 357 on the acceleration on these ones. Yeah, this is the dog box. Then you got Heath low level, well, just down there, which is on the Corriton branch, which we did for the sort of first Cardiff City network video, within this little spell of playing it. Yeah, lovely. Went up to 70, I believe, as well. No, 65? 65, I think. Oh, it's a speedboard there. Oh no, it's 75. Was it 65 going the other way then? Potentially. Oh, 75. I don't know if we'll be able to get up to that. We're going to do a little running and brake test as well. Make sure the brakes are working alright. Yeah, that will do. Right, let's go full power then and see what we can do. Cool. I managed to mute the mic in time for that. Sneeze attack. So out we go. Yeah, this is the other unit. This is like the new unit you get for this route. It's the 150 we had seen before on West Cornwall local, whereas the 153 we'd never seen before. So this is the new train for this route. Whereas the 150 we'd already seen before. So it looks like we're going to be coming to a stop just outside of Queen Street, which the speed does drop right down for Queen Street. Is it approach control actually? No, is it? It could be approach control. Potentially. So it almost feels like a crime not having played this route for so long. Like the last video we did on this route was back in April. Outside of these August videos we've done. Don't know when these will be going out, but if it's these are all in August. These have been recorded. So yeah, almost feels criminal for not playing it, as it is a fantastic route. I'm trying to think of all the UK releases we've had this year. I need to find like a table of all the UK routes that have come out this year, or within this like season of TSW. But this would probably be my like favourite. You are single yellow now. So is it 25 miles an hour into the platform? Yeah, we haven't got the junction indicator, so we're not coming into platform 2. So we're coming into platform 3. As on the south side of the station, you get the route indicator, which gives you like the theatre box and like platform 2. Well, no, yeah, it gives you the route indicator, so platform 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Whereas on the north side, you just get the junction indicator. Yeah, this is Cardiff Queen Street. So we're looking for the 2-coach dot marker, if there is one. Which I don't think there is. Oh no, there is. No, there is. There's an S-cast. Well, there that will do. Well, that's right down the end though. Well, near enough down the end. Not as far down as on the other platforms. Okay, we'll stop on this one. Or attempt to. I thought the brakes were slightly more sensitive on this one. Well, they kick in quite quickly on the 153, whereas on the 150 the brakes take slightly longer to activate. Cool. Yeah, I'd say this one is probably, well, I'd say this is probably the harder one to drive because it just feels weird, especially when it's only one coach. And there's also 2 versions to it. This is the, what's this one? Yeah, this is the PRM Lite one, so it's not got an accessible toilet. Whereas the front unit, or front coach, has the accessible toilet. Right, Cardiff Central next. You've got the little bay platform there as well. That's for the Cardiff Bay shuttles. Just seen the next service is going into Cardiff Bay, indicated by the little B on the route indicator. It's also a good route to learn HUDless, this one. If you're looking for a route to learn HUDless, this one really ain't too bad because you can sort of just split it up into different bits. And the speed doesn't really change too much, and it's slow as well. So like, there's a 15, you just zoom in and see the 15 and slow down in time. Yeah, we get the pleasure of stopping at Dingle Road. Funny state, Dingle Road. Although, as mentioned in one of the previous videos, there is actually going to be a station opening up at some point in the next couple of years called Pineapple Road. Now, what a funny old station name. What's your local station? Pineapple Road. Ooh, there's a 166. Nice. I wonder if they'd considered, if you owned West Cornwall Local, well, no, why would they need to do that? I wonder if they considered repainting the, or reliverying one of the 150s into Great Western. Or maybe the licence wouldn't have worked for that. I don't know, would a GWR 150 run up here? So potentially not, maybe that's why they didn't do that. I mean, it's sort of the end platform. That was one of the newer platforms, this one. So you've got Platform 0 and Platform 8, I think this is, which are both sort of newer additions to the station. Lovely flange sound on this. Again, we're not going to go right down the end to the S-car stop marker because that would be really silly. Because then everyone's going to have to walk about a mile to get on the train. They should do just here. Cool. Then got along here and then we're out. Penarth. Let's get a screenshot from in the platform. Don't get many of these. So a little different, I guess. Without being in someone's head. There's the 150. Is that the Herbert service? What's this one? Apparently it's got the off indicator. Although all the signals are red, so it hasn't. It shouldn't be showing that. Yeah, Herbert. Let's get the doors shut. That'll be Grangetown next. Because again, as of recording this, I still need to do the cross city line. One of the electric. That's like my, I think, on my to-do list to do. Cross city line in the 323 to see how it differs with the new timetable. And also an auto run on Northern Transpennine. That's like my to-do list at the moment. I keep getting sidelined by just wanting to play Cardiff or wanting to play that. There we go, though. Nice. Yeah, these are literally just one coach trains, these ones. So some services on here, literally just one coach. So you will, it does feel weird to drive it. It's one coach. You really do feel how sort of light it is. And also at one end you've got a teeny tiny cab, as these used to be class 155s. So they used to literally be fixed two coach trains, so they would have just been like this. But then they then split it in half, sort of classed it to a 153. So you've got this little tiny cab here now at one end. Because yeah, these used to be, well, permanent two coach trains. As yeah, class 155s. But then yeah, I suppose they needed more trains, so just split them in half. Put a cab on one side and reclass it. As you do. Because I think there are still some class 155s about, but there's not many of them. 25. Once the back of the trim passes the board. But now again, I've said this in every video so far, if you do not have this route, I do highly recommend it. If you can get it on sale, or even better, it is a really good route, lots of variety, and if you've got Great Western Express and a couple of other bits, you get, you see more trains about. It's fantastic. And probably out of all of them, I'm gonna have to see what UK stuff we've had. Let me quickly look at my first look playlist, because then I'll be able to see all of the UK bits we've had this year. Let's see. Well, West Coast Main Line South, yeah, that was that. But DLC wise, oh, North London line, that was good. Oh, that's actually quite tough. Actually, it's between Manchester Airport commuter and this route. We're now thinking ATS Mac is also a really good route. Oh wow, that's tough now. That does make it slightly tougher. Yeah, see, for me it's either ATS Mac then or Cardiff City Network as my favourite UK releases within Train Sim World 5. Yeah, it does make it slightly tougher. West Coast Main Line Overshat, notable mention, that's also a really good route. Long distance, fast. But in terms of how much I enjoy it, I prefer these like commuter ones. So Mac, ATS Mac and this are like perfect for me. So it's tough, really. But for me, yeah, I'd say they're probably my favourite UK releases of TSW5, ATS Mac and Cardiff City Network. And yeah, notable mention to Overshap, because that is a fantastic route, just not one I'd play all the time. Whereas I could just sit on this one all the time and play it. Yeah, no, this is Grangetown. Yes, the tough question is ATS Mac or Cardiff City Network. One's an electric commuter, and one's a diesel commuter, and they both have lots of variety on them. Wow, that is tough. I'm gonna leave that for you guys. But they're yeah, I'd say that's now at the end of TSW5 now. They are my favourite DLCs: Cardiff City Network and ATS Mac. Right, Dingle Road next. Listen to that. Wow. But 30, it's 30. Oh, there's a dog box on its own though. Cool. Not to 50, then it comes down 40 and 25 or something like that. Something like that. We are off. Cool. Check the route map again. Yeah, there's the route map, sort of in its the 2D route map or whatever. So you can see all the stations on there. So where we've come and where we're going. Yeah, it's good. So yeah, we come off of the we'll come onto the branch shortly, and then uphill all the way to Penarth. Like a little loop here as well. The one thing about this, it would have been nice if they had included the line down to Barry. That would have provided a slightly longer run on this route. That is one thing which gets a fair amount of mention. If it had gone to Barry and Barry Island, which is obviously very well known within South Wales as sort of being the resort, holiday, seaside town. So I think if Barry Island or the line down to Barry was on here, it couldn't have really got much better. So it's a bit like the ATS Mac route. Would have been cool if it had gone to Crewe. I think it was the original plan. Single yellow. And I don't think there is another signal, well, the rest of the way, because it's a single track branch line with no passing loops. And if you go around to the right here, it takes you into Cogan Station, which is like an end point. Which is literally right around that corner there. Then we go onto the branch to Penarth, which I think the line did actually used to continue from Penarth. I think it then went back round and joined up somewhere with that line to Barry. but well, not anymore. Yeah, I don't think there is another signal now. I mean, sort of we're on the branch now, so up to Dingle Road. It's quite steep up here. You can sort of see it goes right up. Really steep this bit. There's also a well done route, this one. I mean, foliage wise, bits and pieces, all looks pretty good. I mean, on the Corriton branch, there's like a block of flats which look pretty not nice. Apart from that, it's pretty decent. So yeah, if you can get this one in a sale, get it. You will not regret it. If you do, just blame me. If you get it and don't like it, just dislike the video. Right, 3 to no 2 coach stop marker. Yeah, if you don't like it, feel free. Yeah, if you get this route, don't like it, dislike the video, comment I'm an unseasoned English breakfast or something. Then I know you didn't like the route. Cool. Yeah, Dingle Road. No, there was no 2 coach stop marker, was there? No, none. Hail Dingo. Right, let's leave Dingle Dangly Road, get the door shut. And onwards to Penarth, which we definitely will need to hill start here. Because otherwise we're going to roll back down to Grangetown. Right, step 1, notch 3. Hang on, that would be good if we went like that. Notch 3. Wait for it to boot up and then take the brakes off. And it slowly but surely goes forward. And we're off. So you've got the sort of warning here as we are coming up to the end of the line. Penarth, well, as you saw from the HUD, it's like 600 yards. We want to be entering the platform at about 15 miles. It's got quite a long platform, this one, but we don't go all the way down to the end. What I might do at some point is do a night run on here, because the night runs on here looks really good. So as you come into all the night lighting, that's pretty cool. So we haven't done a night video in a very long time. So yeah, this is Penarth. Deregister on the GSMR. Yeah. Well, that is going to be it, everybody. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed it. That was fantastic. Again, another great run on the Cardiff City network. Links can be found in all of the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store, as well as our affiliate link and 5% off coupon voucher for UK departure boards, which has been going on in the background there. Apart from that, see you all and take care. Bye guys.